What's up, everybody? I am Erica, and I am here to watch The Glory, episode 8. Um, so, episode 7 was a pretty good episode. We see that Jae is now fully invested in his daughter, in his eyes of being fully invested. His daughter, Yeso. So, Yeso. So he, which I find weird. So he went and waited for her to be walked to school, which the nanny does that. He called out for her. The nanny didn't say a word. It's a little weird. Anyway, and he told the little girl, like, I've decided that I'm going to protect you. And then somehow he found out about Daddy Day in the class. So he shows up, and her dad that actually takes care of her showed up as well. And so he insinuated some things that, I got a secret love child. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm here to see the teacher, which is Dong Yoon. And that was a shock to the father, Do Young. Hi, Do Young. So Do Young was very surprised to see him there. They keep meeting under these not so great circumstances. And the fact that he smokes the same cigarettes as his wife, it's just a lot of things coming together for him, that the math isn't mathing for him. And so he looks at everything differently now, especially with his wife. Anything concerning his wife now, and her friends, he's like, something is up with this. And the fact that Mayong hasn't returned anybody's calls, he gets this picture where it looks like he's being spied upon when he was talking to Dong Young in the convenience store. So, Mayong is sending this. Obviously, he think it's blackmail, but how do you blackmail somebody but you won't return the people's call? Like, it doesn't make sense. So, I think that Mayong's friends, or the bully group, they are starting to put together that he's dead. And the lead bully, she is just like trying to act like it's not a big deal and trying to blow them off. Well, just go to the police then. And the thing is, I think his body is packed up somewhere. Wherever he was killed, which is interesting to find out where he was killed. He didn't make it to Russia, so he wasn't killed there. But he was trying on clothes when he was calling everybody. He obviously wasn't in his efficiency apartment. So where was he when he was calling everybody and when he got killed? It was a marble floor, obviously, so it was somewhere fancy. Hopefully that will be addressed in this episode. We're going to go ahead and just get into it now. It's early, y'all, but we're getting through it. So episode 8 of The Glory starts now. What? She doesn't have the arrogance the other ones have. She also lying. Yep. It wasn't even like a one-time thing. It wasn't even a one-person thing. She already quit her job and she ain't married yet? He just viewed that little girl as a possession that he doesn't have. Something he's entitled to, not an actual human being that you would have to actually raise. Oh, he finna go off.
뭐더 남았습니까?
Earmuffs.
아니 뭐 하자는 겁니까? 교실에서 어떻게 해서? 아유 칠 것 같아 분위기가. 여기 애들도 많은데. 오늘 그 이후로 하라 그래서.
Like, listen, I may be rich and entitled, but I am not stupid.
뒤진다. 야 뒤져. 그때가 장마피처럼.
Oof. I thought he was gonna lick it.
네가 모르는 것 같아 알려주는데 나도 누군가의 딸이었거든.
Mm-hmm. She knew he was gonna confront her. And she was prepared. Somewhat. Yeah. She wasn't completely prepared for him to act like that type of jerk to her. Go see your boo. He'll make it better. Like a little kid. So she didn't tell. How did he know about the daddy day?
운동을 시작하시죠.
저 만나러 온 거 연진이도 알아요?
모를 겁니다. 제가 얘기 안 할 거예요.
Plan. That can change.
학교 폭력 같은 그런 거 말입니까?
Extremely.
폭력 같은 게 아니라 딱 그거죠.
She telling the truth.
싫다고 하면 어떡하지? 야 신명아.
넌 어떻게 1분도 못 참냐?
부부끼리 대화가 없으시구나. 오늘 한번 해보세요.
He's very smart. He doesn't believe in any coincidences. Is he being an Avenger right now, or is this pure coincidence?
상대방의 눈동자 속에 내 눈동자가 비치는 그 거리까지 가서
I think he's being an Avenger right now.
아 죄송해요. 178, 9 정도에 70.
Cause he is so invested.
키는 선배도 크잖아요.
주도권이 없는 지금 상황이 마음에 안 드는 걸 거예요. 기품이 딱 그렇던데.
That's a perspective that she doesn't get to have. It's added. She doesn't know what it's like being a rich man or a man. So this is helpful.
턱에 답도 안 하시고 어디 다녀오시나요?
Cause I don't know what the fucking say to you, girl.
내 소리는 예솔이 담임이 친구예요.
그러니까 열지 말아요. 사장 열지 말라고. 나 국물 먹고 안 되는데 3kg 빼랬는데 요살이 나쁘지 않나 봐.
나 예솔이 아빠 시켜줘. 이참에 남편 바꾸라고. 이거 사랑이지.
You don't know what love. None of y'all know what love is.
사랑이라고? 그리고 또 하나의 사건이 새로 생긴 건 아닐까?
She gonna go to the boyfriend for plastic surgery on her foot.
네가 잘 덮음으로써 오히려 판도라의 상자가
Baby.
열린 건 아닐까 하는 벅찬 생각도. 얘는 엄마는요? 지금 어디 있어요?
Yeah, where is her mother? Oh, she cracked out. Poor thing.
근데 그
집 비번이 왜 3724예요?
I wonder if it's the prison number of the man that killed his father. That's my guess.
면회.
Baby, check out the big brain on Erica. I thought it might have been something like the Joker, where it's like you can't help that you laugh in nervous situations, but that's not it. Clearly, he is clearly deranged.
맞아? 나야? 아니 내가 이상한 거야? 친구 사라져서 신고한 게?
Right.
혼자 사는 애 걱정도 안 되냐? 너란내 시발년이. 그쵸. 폭력을 행사하는 아빠한테서도 죽음을 공모한 엄마한테서도.
It's a hard choice.
우리 집 바로 앞이거든요.
They're like, oh, this bitch is not playing games.
궁금하신 게 많겠어요. 물어보세요.
지금 이 대국은 너무 난중이네요.
Love the outfit. Love the outfit. You are an evil bitch, but baby, you look good while you're doing it. That's crazy that you can't compete with, girl. She wants her to know that she's been there. She thinks that she has the upper hand now, which maybe she does. I feel like that too, girl.
이 쌍년을 딸을 시킬 게 아니라.
You should not have. If you weren't gonna kill her like the other one. It's her husband. Oh, ooh. I know it's that smell crazy in there. It was her husband. I'm speechless. I can't take this. Baby, that outfit is bad though. Woo, that outfit is bad. Okay, so that was episode 8 of The Glory. So is this the halfway point? So we finished the first season and now the rest of them are the second season that dropped last month in March. It's April now. So that was really good. Ha Jeong is now the new dispensable part, like Mayong was. She vowed to help Dong Yoon just to not say anything to her mother-in-law. Like, that woman wants to get married to a rich man so bad, she will do anything. I don't think her loyalty to those people runs too deep. At the end of the day, she is terrible like them. She's complicit. She is an active participant in what happened in high school. And I do think that their nasty attitudes have either rubbed off on her, like she really wasn't that way, or she was, but not as bad, and it's just enhanced. Their way of life is enhanced, how she treats people. She tries to determine somebody that's beneath her and treat them how they treat her. She just doesn't want to be the bottom rung anymore. And I think she thinks marriage is her way out of that. Her boyfriend, the doctor boyfriend, Yojin. The doctor boyfriend is an Avenger now. He is doing her bidding. He scoped out the husband, Do Young, and did a reconnaissance mission, went back to Dong Yoon and let her know about that, gave her some insight. And the husband, so Dong Young met with Dong Young. Ooh, that's real close to me. That's, my country accent. That's real similar. We'll figure out how to make sure I distinguish that. The husband. We'll just call him the husband. He met with Dong Young. I do not know we don't know how much she told him. Now, part of the conversation when he said, your clothes are thin, aren't you cold? That made me believe that she was going to show some of her scars to him. But we don't know. That took place off camera if it did take place. But apparently he told her enough that he went to her apartment and knew that his wife would be there. There are some communications happening off camera that I don't understand yet, and maybe we'll get to that. I don't know. But she was pretty honest with the husband. Dong Yoon was pretty honest. She was like, yeah, I sought you out because of who your wife is. And, he was kind of honest too. Like, I don't understand this. I'm not in a position usually where I don't have the information. I usually have the information that others don't. That part, I'm not used to. And I also think he was trying to say I was born with so much privilege that I don't understand, basically how somebody gets to this point. So it would be interesting if they go back and show some of the off-camera conversations that was had when they were at the Go Park. Also, I find it interesting when the husband had the conversation at the restaurant with Hajun, and she doesn't really, she doesn't have a deep loyalty to these people, even though they've been friends for decades at this point. But she didn't tell it all. She told enough that I feel like if Dong Yoon found out about the conversation, she feels like she didn't piss her off. But I also feel like if Young Jin finds out about the conversation, she's not going to be too pissed off as well. Like, she is trying to play it straight down the middle. Also, she was like, listen, if you don't know about this, you need to talk to your wife about it. Like, that's the person you really need to be talking to, which is literally the last person on his list. He is talking to everyone about the situation except for her. And then even when they had that conversation, from Young Jin's perspective, it was probably as honest as she could get, because she was like, listen, what happened then is in a box we don't need to open. It's a box. On the box, it says Pandora. We're not going to open it. You love me. You love my daughter. We are shining stars in your eyes. This is a happy life. Let's keep this happy life here. We don't need to worry about back there. From her perspective, that is about as honest she can provide him without going into full details, because obviously, and she said that to him, man, listen, that you ain't gonna really like me no more if you see that. I don't even want to go there. I respect her for that. As much as you can respect a murderous psychopath. I respected that. So it was a lot of information that took place in this episode. In the comments, I love the comments. Thank you guys so much for commenting and leaving your thoughts. And a lot of people have given me perspective, telling me things that I missed that, I definitely have to do a rewatch with this without reacting to it. Just kind of like binge it all the way through as much as I can to catch stuff. Because even when I'm editing, I catch stuff. They're like, dang. So yeah, this is a very detailed oriented series, which I love. It is something that you can rewatch again and again and again, kind of like Game of Thrones. It's so many subtle things that come into play later that you don't think is important, so you don't pay attention to. I love that type of TV. So please leave your comments again if you like what you see. Please check out the rest of the videos in this playlist. If this is your first one watching, just go back, start from 1 and come on back. So I will be back for episode 9. Thank you.